Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. If this is your first time here, my name is Laura and I'm from babycurltarot.com. This reading is for all Cancer placements that you want to check in on. So that could be your sun sign, your rising, moon, Venus, maybe your first, second, fifth, eighth house. I doesn't matter. I was gonna say I don't care, but I do care. I care about you guys. But it doesn't matter. Everyone here is welcome, even the cross watchers. So let's get into it and see what you need to know over the next 7 days. Now we are in July of 2022, but even if you do catch this reading after July of 2022, that just means that the message was meant for you and you needed to hear it at a different time. All right, spiritual team, what do my Cancers need to know over the next 7 days? What do my Cancers need to know over the next 7 days? Let's see, this is going to be your overall energy for the week. Oh, we have peace. I like that. I like that a lot. And at the bottom of the deck, we have space. Okay, so this could mean a lot of things, honestly. It could be that you're holding space for more peace, or you're creating room for more peace in your life. Yeah, for some of you, you could be distancing yourselves from something. It could be anything, work, relationships, family, just to kind of give yourself a little bit of a break, some downtime, or just kind of either enjoy time by yourself or enjoy time doing things that you love to do, or enjoying time with people that you love and care about and maybe you don't get to see as much. Let's get into the tarot and see what's going on here. Spirit, what messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? What messages do you have for my Cancers for the next 7 days? Let's see. What do the Cancers need to know? All right, we have the Lovers reversed, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Cups, the Six of Pentacles reversed. I don't know why. It took me a while to recognize that. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. All right. So right off the bat with the Lovers in reverse, it feels like you may have had some trouble making a decision recently, or you may have trouble making a decision this week and you need some space to think it over. Or you could be holding space for making that decision. I'm getting you need to make a decision that brings you the most peace. What brings you the most peace? Because with the Nine of Swords here, there's some aspect of this decision or an outcome from this decision that has you really stressed out and bothered, right? Some of you may have even been putting this decision off or cutting off maybe even a relationship. It is the Lovers card. I know we tend to associate that with relationships or connections between ourselves and other people, or ourselves and situations. So that could definitely be something that has you a little stressed out about, and maybe again it's something like you're worried about hurting someone's feelings or how someone's gonna feel if you do something that feels right for you. Obviously, Cancers, my number one rule is do what makes you happy, do what brings you peace. We only live once, and as cheesy as it is to say, it's very, very true. Do you want to spend your life miserable, or do you want to look back at this point in time in your life and say, I'm really glad I didn't stick around and stay miserable? That's just my perspective. Now, for a lot of you, this feels like a situation where you may have been in it for a long time. For some of you, this is maybe a friendship or a connection that you've had since you were a child. I'm getting very nostalgic feelings. It doesn't have to be something that you've known from childhood or been around since childhood, but it could just bring you really great memories when you think about this person's situation, whatever it is. And so, yeah, I think there's a little bit of a guilt thing going on here for you guys, hence the Nine of Swords. And I think that's why it's so difficult for you to make this decision. You're like, every time you think about it, you think about the good times. you know, how it made you feel or how you made someone else feel. And yeah, I get it. But what I'm also seeing here with the Six of Pentacles is while there were probably some good times, it doesn't really feel like the situation now is really bringing you that much value, right? It's not giving you as much as you give to it or them. Does that make sense? I'm really curious to see what's under this Eight of Swords. Okay, we have the Hermit, Three of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I think, yeah, with the Eight of Swords, it definitely feels like there is some sort of feeling stuck or limited in terms of how to make this decision. It almost feels like for a lot of you, you're almost leaning towards making the decision that's going to hurt you the most. But I would say if you take a little bit more time to go inward and kind of search your feelings and what the situation actually is, and I mean really look at it for what it is, I think you're going to start to see that this isn't really bringing you happiness. It's actually hurting you in a lot of ways with this Three of Swords. And a lot of you, it makes you kind of put a wall up, unfortunately, too. So it doesn't feel like you can really be yourself. It feels like you are constantly on edge and having to either protect your feelings, your thoughts, your ideas. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what was happening, but there was some noise upstairs from the neighbors. What was I saying? Yeah, it just feels like this situation has you on edge. Like you have to protect yourself or protect, you know, who you are at your core whenever you're in this situation. It just doesn't feel like a joyful situation is what I'm getting at here. So Cancers, you guys may be thinking about that heavily over the next 7 days. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the final deck of the reading, which is going to be the Tea Leaf Oracle, if I can get it here. And just see what other potential situations you need to be aware of for the next 7 days. All right, Spirit, what else do my Cancers need to be aware of over the next 7 days? Whoa, hello, hello, hello. That's too many. Let's try this again. Spirit, what do my Cancers need to know over the next 7 days? What else do my Cancers need to be aware of over the next 7 days? Now, I do break this deck up into 2 because it's really big. It's hard to handle with these 2 little hands of mine. All right, great. So we got 3 cards. Let's take a look. We have the Gong. This was the first one that came out, an exciting event. Okay, so some of you guys could be having something exciting happening for you guys. Maybe you're going somewhere really fun, or there's a really fun event coming up for you this week that you'll be participating in. We also have the Bull. Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay, interesting. So some of you guys could have maybe some kind of conflict, or just someone that wants to like really challenge your confidence and your ability to kind of stand up for yourself. So be aware of that. And we also have the Harp, great happiness. Love that. And hopefully that's what this decision will ultimately bring you as well. Now I want to take a look at the bottom of each deck as well. We have September for the first half. Okay, so maybe something to look forward to in September. And at the bottom of this deck, we have the Broken Wishbone, wish will not be granted. Very interesting. All right, Cancers, that is what I'm seeing for you guys for the next 7 days. Please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this reading. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. I do offer personal readings, so if you want to link up with me, you can find me at my website, which is below in the description box. If you want to see more content from me, I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and I also have a blog. All that info is below as well. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.